Hi everybody, Rich Wilson here at Raw Studios up in Halifax. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time to give my opinion on something that I've discussed quite a lot with people recently. And this is the old argument or debate regarding creativity versus technique, which is more important. Okay, so I just wanted to give you my thoughts on this, and hopefully that'll help some of you out. Okay, so in terms of creativity, then creativity is massively important because that's what gives us our own unique voice when we're playing on the drum kit. Okay, technique is there to facilitate that. Okay, so without a good technique, then the creativity is going to suffer because you're not going to be able to facilitate and get those ideas out of your head because your arms and your legs are not going to be able to pull that off. Okay, so with regards to creativity, what I look at that is taking an idea, a simple idea, and really expanding on that and getting the most that we possibly can out of it. So for example, let's take the idea as being an elastic band. Okay, so let's say that elastic band is a paradiddle, a basic idea. What we do is we stretch it and stretch it and stretch it until we can't pull it any further, and then we've got something that we can use. So that paradiddle, if we orchestrate it around, do some things with it, put it in a groove, put it in a fill, then it becomes something exciting that we can use all the time. Okay, so that's my thoughts on creativity, is taking that simple idea and stretching it to the maximum. Now my thoughts on technique, which is, for those of you who know me with my students that come in here and the guys that I teach in clinics and masterclasses around the place, and then my online guys from around the world, this is what I do a lot, which is technique. Fixing issues and people that are playing too tense and too tight and hurting themselves, and people that have been seeing physiotherapists and doctors, and really it's just a change in technique which is going to fix all those problems. Okay, so technique to me is like buying a lawnmower. Nobody ever bought a lawnmower because they wanted a lawnmower. They bought a lawnmower because they wanted to cut the grass. Nobody ever bought a washing machine because they wanted a washing machine. They bought it because they wanted nice, clean clothes. Technique is exactly the same thing. You need technique to be able to facilitate ideas that you have. Without the correct tools for the job's not going to get done. Okay, so to me, the technique is priority number one. And then what we do is we work on the creativity afterwards using the correct tools for the job, so that your ideas that are in your head can flow out without you having to worry about the fact that they're too fast, or your foot doesn't do this, or your hand doesn't do that, or my left hand's too weak. If you take care of that, everything else will follow. Okay, so that's my thoughts on it. As I say, that's my opinion. That's part of what I teach. I do a lot of teaching on this side of things. Hopefully that's helped some of you. Keep checking back, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos on there coming pretty soon. All right, cheers, thanks.